What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RaceDudes.com and welcome back to our main preview of the weekend. We're going to Parx for the Pennsylvania Derby coming up Saturday, September 23rd. Going to be race 13 on a 14-race extravaganza card at Parx this weekend. Always, for the regular players of Parx, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, I think we all that are degenerates like myself, we like Parx. We like to watch it. We like to wager on it, but it's always kind of cool and also a little weird to see it on a Saturday and see 14 races and full fields and star horses, but here we are. So race 13, it is the Pennsylvania Derby, $1 million, grade 1 of it, going a mile and an eighth for the 3-year-olds. Field of 11, I think that's the good news right out of the gate. Nice solid field of 11 horses. You got a big field. I think we're a little light on talent compared to normal years. When you look at the Cotillion, I think it drew extremely well. When you look at the Pennsylvania Derby, yeah, just not a ton of real superstars in the race. Maybe a couple that could leave being superstar types, but I doubt that as well. But still, I think it's solid. When you look at my top 4, number 3 for me is going to be, the number 3 horse, Saudi Crown, is going to be my top choice in this one. So Saudi Crown, I feel like all along this was the spot, right? Right after they crossed the wire, the Jim Dandy, they're saying, we're not going to the Travers. We're going to aim for the Pennsylvania Derby. Makes a ton of sense. I think this horse, when you look at his running style and you think about how Parx usually plays and how Parx played last year on this big day, speed was what you wanted. You wanted to get to the front. Speed held extremely well at Parx, and it usually does. To me, Saudi Crown is going to get to the front. There are other speed horses in the race, like the 10, like the 11, like the 5. I think Saudi Crown is simply faster than those horses, though. I think he gets out to the front. I think he takes his field gate to wire. So I like the 3, Saudi Crown on top. One thing I will say, 7-2 morning line where Reincarnate is 3-1. I don't see how that makes any sense whatsoever. I think Saudi Crown's going to be about 7-5 probably when this thing goes off. I think he'll be a pretty heavy favorite. I do think Reincarnate will be the second choice, but I think Saudi Crown's going to be a kind of a more heavy favorite than what you're seeing there at 7-2. But anyway, that being said, I do think he takes him gate to wire. I like the number 2 Dreamlike second in this spot. I don't know what happened last time out with Dreamlike. It was horrific performance in an allowance race where he was 4-5. I didn't know if he should have been bet down to 4-5 against that field, but I do think, he was going to be a pretty tough horse to beat in there. Probably the top choice. Ran 5th, beaten 13 lengths. First time ever. Was horrible in the race. Just ran really poorly. You look at his races before that, they're all good enough to compete here. Broke the maiden at Saratoga, going a mile and an eighth this distance by 6 3/4, looked great. Wood Memorial almost won it as a maiden, 3rd by a head. To me, he fits in here. I like the price of 10-1. I'm just going to give him another shot. I think he'll run a lot better today. So give me the 2 Dreamlike in second. In third, I'm going to go the number 4 Magic Tap. This is a horse for me that is kind of just coming along pretty nicely. Won that allowance race that Dreamlike was in last time out. Beat a horse named Film Star, who's a very, very nice horse, has come back to win a couple of times. He's got swagger, a horse that's not bad either. So the number 4 Magic Tap, I think, is getting a little bit better with each race. I think this race makes a ton of sense for him. So I've got him in third in this spot. To round it off, I'm going to go with the number 5 Scotland in fourth. I just think Scotland is a horse that, dropping out of the Travers now, I think back into a race here that makes a little bit more sense for him. Pennsylvania Derby, I know it's a grade 1, but this is not a great field this year. So I'm going to go the number 5 Scotland in fourth for me. Finally, I'll mention Reincarnate, the 11 horse. He is the morning line favorite. I doubt that he goes off as the favorite, though, like I kind of mentioned. Reincarnate, it's a horse. We have a fantasy league here at Racing Dudes, and I had this horse, and I certainly, I didn't dislike him really. He was tough. He tried, but I never really saw a great race out of him. And I think, you look last time out, he did win the Los Alamitos Derby. There's really nobody in that race though that to be real scared of. He took him gate to wire. Skinner was in that race, but he's not very good. Horses just weren't great out of that one. Kentucky Derby, I draw a line through. Like most horses, the Derby doesn't really project going forward. It's just its own separate little thing. But you kind of go back and look at the races like the Arkansas Derby where he was third, or the Rebel where he was third. Good performances, just not really that, not really that great. Not really a race where you go, okay, yeah, he's a future star. Look, back with Baffert, obviously, for the second straight race, getting Hernandez to come in here to ride him. That's good as well. I'm not sitting here and saying I'm going to be shocked at the 11 Reincarnate wins, but I think you make money in this situation by trying to get around Reincarnate. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So I have respect for him, but I'm going to try to leave him out of stuff to try to juice up the payout. So to review, I like the number 3 Saudi Crown in first. I like number 2 Dreamlike in second. Number 4 Magic Tap in third. And the number 5 Scotland in fourth. All right, guys, that'll do it. We'll see what happens in this one. I don't know. I may end up having analyzed the rest of the card, but Saudi Crown, the 3 horse, that might be a single bull horse for me. We'll have to see, though, after I've looked at all of them. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for watching this video. Hit the like button if you like to. Hit subscribe. You really like it. Want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. And good luck if you're playing Parx this weekend.
RacingNews.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track. Summer's here, our picks are heating up. We want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to the Racing Dudes YouTube channel right now. Click the notification bell. You don't want to miss a single one of our awesome videos. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.